Okay guys, I want to show you something regarding Google AdSense that you may or may not know. So if you do know it, then goodbye. If you don't know it, then stick around. You may find this You might find this interesting. Now, at the moment, I'm on one of my websites that uses WordPress, and I use a page builder called Elementor. I've been using it ever since I started using WordPress, and I wouldn't use anything else. It really does make life so much easier. It's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And I use Elementor, use the functionality to do everything. It just takes all the stress out of building a website. Now, if you see here, you can see these are Google link ads there. These are called link units. And they just display text units like that. This is the horizontal one. And if I scroll to the bottom of the page, you can see there's a vertical one here as well on the left. But I'm going to show you how easy and quick it is to put one of these onto the page. Now, I really like these link units. They've probably earned me more money in the past than any other unit, and one of the reasons I think they work so well is because they tend to show relevant keywords that are related to what the page they are sitting on. Like you can see here, this is suitable foods for the Oscar fish, and as you can see the keywords here: feed and grow fish, fish pellets, healthy food list, frozen fish food. I mean, all these are on here. So you can see it here. So people are more likely to click on one of these links. They'll see it's sponsored link. They'll know it's an advert, so you're not misleading anyone into clicking on it. So you won't get, you're not going to get into trouble, because Google never used to put sponsored searches. They just started doing that in the last 2 or 3 years. They recommended that you did put a little heading yourself saying sponsored searches. Many people didn't, and they put these little link units in places where menus were, and it really did trick people into clicking on them, because you can make them look just like your menu, and that is against the terms of service with Google. You're not allowed to make a link unit look like mislead people. So anyway, so that the people are more likely to click on them because they can see the keywords. If I show you another page, here we go. If I go here, you can see this has just got a normal banner. This is a banner ad, and it's just I don't even know what Orbi Trap Explorers is. I've got no idea what it is. What I do know is it's got nothing to do with fish keeping, as far as I'm aware. So when someone comes to this page, if they're seeing something similar, they may not necessarily see what I'm seeing. They may see something that's related to their search history, because that's how Google works. Just because I'm seeing this doesn't necessarily mean everybody else will see it. But if they may see something that there's no interest to them, so they're not going to click on it. Whereas if they go here, everyone is going to see similar links to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put one of these onto the page and how easy it is. Let's go to a page where we haven't got one. All we have at the moment is a vertical bar. So the first thing we need to do is get our code. So I'm assuming you've got a Google account. Right, so it's disappeared on me again. I did this before. So what we'll do is we go into our Google account and we go to data personalization, and then we'll scroll down a bit until we find our dashboard, and then we'll go into AdSense like so, go to AdSense, and then we'll go to ads here like that, and then we'll click on buy ad unit, and this is where you create the ads. And link ad, they're the ones I've created. I've already created one, and I've called it link top. It's at the top of the page. So we click here, that's get your code. Do that, click code, copy code snippet, that'll copy it to the clipboard. Then we'll go back into our page, and then I've got my website open. I've gone into my account and I've opened the website, so you'll have all the information across here. I'm sure you're very familiar with it. Because I'm using Elementor, that's already open here. So all I do is edit with Elementor, because you can edit page by page. This is the beauty with Elementor. You can just go to each page and edit each page individually. So at the moment, we've got a vertical bar. So what I'll do there is I'll just right click on my mouse and I'll delete that. So we got rid of that. And then I'm going to scroll down the bottom here. These are all the elements that you can drag. You just drag these onto the page. That's the beauty with Elementor. You've got all sorts of things here. You just drag them onto the page. So we got our HTML, and we can put this anywhere on the page, and you can put HTML on there. So I'm going to drag this onto my page and drop it just below the heading like that, and then you'll see here over here a box will open up, HTML code. So we'll just click in there, and I've already copied the code to my clipboard, so it's simply Control V like that, and then our code is in there, and then I'll click update to update the page. That's updated, and then I'll click down here, this little eye, to preview changes. Now don't worry, you won't see it, because if you look up here, our preview domain is there, and you won't see your link unit. So don't panic. If you've just created the link unit, within a few minutes, it might take a few minutes to appear, but don't panic if you can't see it. Don't start worrying that it's not working. All you need to do is go to the proper URL. So we'll click on our URL like that, and you'll see that it'll work. There we are. And as you can see, the heading of our page is Oscar has a swollen abdomen. Now let's look at the links. Oscar fish. So there's our main keyword. Bloated tummy, bloated stomach, bloated belly. Now my guess is they won't have anything to do with fish, but that doesn't matter. At least the keywords are following our subject of the page, and that is what we want. People are much more likely to click on something like that. Even if it takes them nowhere, you're still going to get paid for it. Because they'll go there and have a little look around. Probably that's what most people do. Once they start looking around, as long as it's not an accidental click, then you'll get paid for it. So that is how you add these link units to a WordPress website using Elementor without the need to install all these different plugins, which in my opinion are a waste of time. You don't need them. They're totally unnecessary if you're using Elementor. If you're not using Elementor, then you're okay. And also, if you want to put AdSense on every page, then obviously these plugins come in very handy. But the way I do it, I don't do it like that. I don't want AdSense the same on every page. I do it page by page. So Elementor is the perfect tool to do that. So anyway, I hope you've learned something, and leave a comment if you liked the video. Thumbs up as well. Cheers for now. Take care.